Welcome back. No intro today. We're cold open. It's Monday. I want to put in our diamond processing. We do have some diamonds being processed, but we need to go ahead and add that to the mega factory here. So first thing we need to do is rename a couple of these guys. I think I'll just copy this. We'll go over here and paste it and call it coal import 1. Copy all of that and paste this here for coal import 2. All right, and then we're gonna go back into here, and inside of this port, I actually want all ports, I guess. And then search for one that says coal. Coal export 1 needs to go to coal import 1. And coal export 2 needs to go to coal export 2. Why is... Oh, wait. Coal export 2 needs to go to mega import 2. There we go. 2, 2, 1, and 2. All right. So that should start bringing coal over. We'll kind of assume that that's working. We might be able to see it. I don't see anything moving. We'll give it a few seconds while we place our particle accelerators. Now here, we're going to probably want to put these kind of, sort of, maybe here? Let's say here for now. Use this as a starting point. I kind of like how that's lining up. And then we're going to delete that. We're going to delete this. And we're going to take out this whole line. This is going to be kind of a fun little decorative piece while we wait for the coal to come in. 1, 2, 3 on that side. So let's leave 3 on this side. Whatever happens after that is what happens. Oh, look at that. We already have 3 on this side. Things are coming together today. Okay. Then we want our 2x1 blueprint. Oh, did I call it 1x2? Use that to sort of give our floor a lift. And this will just drop in just a fun little lighting scheme. This was supposed to be mostly a service layer, but it's turning into a kind of a service layer and service layer plus, I guess is how I'll phrase it. And now we just need to decide exactly how we want to place this. First of all, I kind of like the cyan, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Probably only need 4 or 5 of these. Belts aren't really going to handle much more than that. Power is probably not going to handle much more than that, really. Let's see where this ends up. Well, I could technically put in one more. But the recipe is ridiculous. It's like 600 coal per minute. But one more of these would look really nice. You know, we could just overclock. One of the nice things about these giant machines is that they make overclocking that much easier to consider. Let me bang out a couple of these turbo motors. Ooh, that's going to take a while. I'll be right back. All right. Banged out an emergency set of turbo motors. And now I think... So technically we're going to have what? 780 times 2? 1580 maximum coal. And, you know, kind of at the point where I'm like, eh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Yeah, 5. 1780. 1560. So we're looking at a pretty low 1560 divided by 5. 312. What? 312 times 5. Okay, yep. So, I guess it's close to 50%. I could probably just go to 50%. That's a little too slow, though. Let's do it one more time. So, I want 312 divided by 600. 0.52. We want to use the full-ish amount. This should allow us to... Hopefully these settings are being copied. And then I'm kind of just thinking if we can get what we want just aligned perfectly here. Let's see. It won't be that easy because one of these we're going to have to angle. So that means we're going to have to angle both of them, which I don't like. And I don't think I can even... Well, these, once they get going, they're fine. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put in a little guy like this. Our goal here is to get as much coal in as possible. While also leaving room for our other guys to get in. And for once, I'm going to put in a smart splitter on purpose. And then while we're here, just to be on the safe side, let's belt this. All right, that is working. Okay, so now that's in place. Now, do I do double? No, I don't think I do double. We're going to put this in. Might have to eyeball this a little bit. Just want to align this, my favorite merger and splitter solution. It is right on the edge. Or is it? Yeah. We're going to have to take a little detour. So the question is, do we smart split both of these? I mean, that really would give all the good stuff to the first guy. Let's do one where it's based off of location and the other one where it's based off of more the old manifold concept. And one more, I think, and we're in a good spot. Just kind of eyeball, see if that's straight. Looks pretty good. And it is obviously not. Maybe I only got one of them wrong. Okay. I will be interested to see if we have any coal. I think once I get these belts connected, we're going to double check the coal situation. And one or two more here. Let's see if we've got coal waiting for us in the good old drone port over here. Oh, that looks promising. Why coal import 2 is empty, but coal import 1 is full? Hopefully I didn't tell them both to... Uh-oh. Mega rubber import 2, coal export. Uh-oh. That's terrible. Somewhere there's a rubber factory or rubber port absolutely full coal. I think that's over here. I mean, if we waited long enough for one of them to fill up, that means they're both probably full by now. Mega rubber import. Well, if there's a problem, it's farther away than this. Do I have access to rubber? I'm sure I do. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked here, but I'm a little curious of how badly I've messed this up. Okay. Let's see where we're headed here. Oh, man. Ooh. If there is a problem... Ah, look at that. 1,400 coal right there. We got lucky. At least at this level, it didn't infect the machines. We might have dodged a bit of a bullet there. It's working its way through, though. What am I looking for here? Trying to find the last little bit of coal. And we probably need to upload some stuff, if at all possible. Looks like coal is willing to be uploaded. We probably don't have it connected at all anywhere. So I don't think I see any coal on the belt. Mm-hmm. All right, I think we're all set there. Sorry for that detour, but... And if that's not the only place rubber is going, then that problem is somewhere else. Good news is we can go ahead and feed this coal directly into these 5 super awesome particle accelerators. And now these guys need power. Okay. Let's just give these guys a little bit of power. Then we'll double back and formally connect them to the coal import after we double check to make sure that we're actually importing coal. You know what? Let's go over here. Just in case there's something else we want to do in the future. It's kind of teal on teal, though, or cyan on cyan. I might have to change that color. We'll see. Let's merge this down. I'm thinking right in the middle. That'll make it a little easier to know where to click it. Okay, And then, simple, simple. Just connect all these belts down the line. And we are making diamonds. Let's give ourselves some storage. I'm just thinking, might as well just finish this off space-wise. And then we'll whip this around the corner here. Diamond. All right. And then I think if we just pop over here, well, no, it's easier to do in the front though. Because then all you have to do is connect the portraits. All right. We're making diamonds. Did we already run through all of that coal? What's going on here? Oh, we don't have settings on these. We need to set this to any and this to overflow. And hopefully there's a copy paste option here. Yay. This will be really good when it comes time. I guess I could grab the coal back. I really don't need to upload it. Which is probably why I haven't uploaded it to this point in an automated fashion. And we'll just drop this coal off. Now, where do we put probably a straightforward 2-level ceiling connection? Though we do need to now double check our work to make sure that we're actually importing coal. I would guess that one of these is glued to the ground and one of them is ready to go. Yep. Perfect. We'll let the storage that we're already using be the storage that we use. So for once, I'm not going to add additional storage. Take a little shortcut here. So these are 2 separate lines. One, two. Uh-oh. We're going to have to manually connect the rest of this. technically I could do it with 2. Height. Right. 1, 2. And then maybe 1 more, assuming I'm on the right line. Technically, I don't need 2 of these, but I think I'm going to stick with 2 anyway. Okay. Pretty close. And we just kind of want to angle this into this location. Or we could go down and under, which might be a little easier to deal with. Like if we said here and here, for instance. Actually, let's double check and make sure there's nothing. What is this? Oh yeah, the thing we used to measure out our floating or our glowing floor. Should be to the max and then 1 under the max. Super aggressive. And then on this one, what do we go? Middle. Middle on here. But 1 off there. Then we'll go like so. And like so. It will just pop in and out. It looks like it's far enough away where we're probably gonna have to do a stopover. I knew it. There we go. The nice part is this one is going to really foist in all the coal they can get directly in. But this one's also going to give it some coal. So it's going to overload real quick. Even though this thing is using 312 per minute still. Point is everybody's going to get some coal. Because while this one is overloading, that little gap right there is just enough to make sure everybody's got some coal to play with. I almost had a second to drop that off. There we go. I think that's rocking and rolling. Our videos are getting shorter. Diamond. So what are we doing with this diamond thing? It's probably something that needs a specific machine. We can't just bang out the requirement here. That is used in a converter to make time crystals. You know what? Let's pull back one section of this. There we go. I'll get it right eventually. Pull you back as well. And then I might just make a little... Typically, it'd be a test bench, but I think in this case it's going to be permanent. Maybe 3? We're making 75-ish diamonds per minute. Ooh. 36. This is half what we need, technically. And these things are power hogs. All right. And then I want to get you into here. And we'll just evenly split these. Of course, we actually have to connect them if we want to actually see it work. And then time crystal this, and time crystal that, and time crystal you as well. Maybe we'll slide a little power over here. And then one more. Boom. And we'll just go back and... I mean, we've set up the Fixmas factory so we could have Fixmas lights. So we're going to make Fixmas lights. We're not going to deny ourselves. As always, you merge your merchandise. maybe when we have this available, it'll guarantee straightness. Look at those beautiful time crystals. All right, where are you? Let's line up. Thank you. And then we're gonna see if we can squeeze this in here. There's a lot of belts. Time crystals. I mean, I'm at the point now where I'm like, you know what? If it's not super fast, it's fine. I'm going to be so busy doing other things that we'll pretty much just kind of limp our way there. We'll just give this guy a full load of diamonds. All the diamonds you could possibly want just for you. Matter of fact, I might have some diamonds in storage. Not as many as I thought, but more than I need. I mean, nobody really needs diamonds. And then we'll just go in here and drop these in here, and then they can get redistributed throughout. Matter of fact, we could retake these and redistribute them again. Make sure we're making time crystals as quickly as possible. Okay, so now we just need, what are we doing? 6 per minute? 18 per minute? That's actually going to take some time. Oh, but 54 is plenty. We are done with that, and then we can go over here and get our trigons, I think. Bing, bam, boom. Got that. That turned out to be a nice little build, actually. Let's go back over to the hub and confirm. I don't know, city's looking pretty good. Once we get this main factory facade going, I think we're gonna have a pretty cool area here, though. This is gonna be a dominating structure. It's gonna make all these other structures look tiny in comparison. But that's why it's called the Mega Factory. And we're gonna ship it.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Fixit was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
She's so ridiculous. I mean, she's absolutely ridiculous. Ooh. It's going to take us 20 minutes for the plate or for the pod to return. And it's going to take us 5,000 sheets. That's a lot. 10,000 plates, though, we could probably handle that in no time. Ooh. Our plate upload isn't very speedy, but we should have a ton of plates lying around. Digital uploading is nice, but nothing beats having 40,000 plates just sitting around waiting for you when you're ready. Let's see. Iron metal products. Turn the light on here. Yeah, just enough, really. But we're going to have to wait until the pod returns before we turn it in. So we'll call it there. That's a relatively simple thing, and what I'm looking forward to is even faster belts. We'll have to see what it takes to actually make those belts. I'm guessing it's going to take time crystals and trigons, but that'll be the first time belts with multiple inputs. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Straightforward and to the point. We'll see you next time.